everybody, welcome back to another video. It is the first week of spring. I cannot believe we made it. It is a beautiful day, so I thought we could spend it in the garden replenishing my strawberry bed. Last year, I didn't thin it out enough and we got so many strawberries, but they were all really small. So this year, I'm going to thin it out more in hopes that these plants will have more space to thrive, giving us bigger strawberries. If you can believe it, I've already thinned it out quite a bit, but there's still a ton of strawberries in here that need to be thinned out just so that they each have a little bit of breathing room. So in this little cluster here, there's 4 different plants. There's just not enough nutrients for each individual plant to thrive. So they'll still give us a lot of berries, but they're all very small. I have a little bucket here that just has some 4-inch pots and some garden soil. This is just bagged garden soil. And I also have this little bucket to put all of the dead leaves in. So I'm going to aim to give each plant about 6 inches of space. So there's a big cluster of 4 here. So I'm going to pick 1 plant to leave, and I'm going to take out 3. So I think I'm going to leave this one and take out. There's 1. So you can just take this plant and fill any holes in your strawberry patch. But since I have enough strawberries to last me a lifetime, I'm just going to take a little 4-inch pot, fill it about halfway up with soil, stick the plant in the center, and cover it with soil. Now you can take this little 4-inch pot and you can give it away to friends or family, or you can sell it on Marketplace.
This is another example of a daughter plant that has come from one of the older plants, and you can see the runners can get quite long. You want to make sure that you're pulling out plants that have a well-established root system, or they won't do well in their new home. Since I had so many of these little plants, I started putting 2 or 3 in each pot.
As I'm thinning it out, I'm also going to remove any of these old runners. Clean up the bed a little bit. Any of these tiny runners, I'm just going to throw in the compost.
You can tell the quality of your soil by the size of the worms. I found so many of these big guys in here. Okay, so this is what we're left with. I probably could have thinned out more, but I feel like I took out a lot already. I ended up with 60 of these 4-inch pots. And I put 2 or 3 in each pot. So it's a crazy amount of runners that we've collected over the couple of years that we've had this strawberry patch. Here are some of the other ones. That's not including all of the ones that I gave to my sister-in-law too. So we're still left with so many. Okay, next we're going to add some compost. I like this
sea soil compost. That you can get bags of this from Garden Works or your local garden center. And I'm just gonna add about 2 or 3 inches to the top layer. I did say that I was going to do 2 or 3 inches, but it's looking more like I'm just going to add 1 inch because I don't want to bury the crown. And the soil is really healthy as it is. When I was digging up all of the runners, I saw a ton of worms, and they're doing all of the heavy lifting for us. Am I in the shot?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. Directed by Elsie. Okay, I put about 1 inch of compost down. Try not to bury any of the crowns, but when I water, they'll all pop up. This is when I would normally mulch my bed with a layer of straw, but I had this idea because anytime I see dirt, like leftover soil, I think I can probably fit a little plant in there. So I thought we could sow some arugula and some spinach. These are both really quick to harvest, usually within like 30 days. So I figure when I'm ready to harvest these, my strawberry beds will just have taken over. I've never done this before, but I thought it would be a fun little experiment. I'm doing Astro arugula and seaside spinach, both from West Coast Seeds. This is a baby spinach and it's about 25 days to harvest, which is perfect. And then this Astro arugula is about 30 to 40 days to harvest. I don't really have a plan. I just figure this one, just kind of make a little hole. So one, cover it up. Put one over here. And kind of just go around the garden bed. Okay, I think I kind of forgot where I planted them over there. So I've just kind of started leaving them open until I get them all planted. Arugula can be planted a little bit more shallow. I think I'm just gonna sprinkle it around. This might be a little chaotic, but okay, this is what we're looking like. Put a couple spinach seeds in here, some arugula, and then I'm just gonna go in, cover everything up. Just a side note, I love having chives in my strawberry bed. They help to deter some of those pests, and they give some really beautiful purple blooms really early in the year. We're just going to give everything a good soak.
Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We were able to pull about 150 runners out of this strawberry patch, added a layer of compost, and then sprinkled it in some spinach and arugula seeds. So this is definitely an experiment for me this year, and we'll see how it goes. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.